Hello. Welcome back to the ValorBound podcast, episode 8, that I totally am not redoing because I forgot to hit the record button. Hi, everybody. Say hi.
Hi. What a great first recording.
When you have your mic, when you have your mic like that, no one can hear you.
Yeah, I don't want them to hear me.
But you leaned in and said "fuck you" to me.
You can't hear this?
Not really.
You gotta talk into this part.
They're directional.
Is this better?
You have to speak into its urethra.
Etiquette. This is the 8th episode. Holy shit. Okay. Thanks.
You heard that
Thank
one.
you.
You're welcome.
My God.
Christ. Anyways, welcome back to the ValorBound podcast, episode 8, Callous chapter. Who wants to do the review, even though we already did it? I'm going to say that. I'm going to take a guess.
I got this.
Cars got it.
Okay. So we woke up.
Lean in a
We
little.
had breakfast. There was extra sweets. I remembered that.
It's a little quiet.
I fought a bull.
There was extra sweets for breakfast because the orc is a great guy. And then we split the party. Two of the people went off, and then the rest of us almost died to a bunch of rats. Okay, well, not Licks. Licks did not almost die to a bunch of rats. Licks murdered the hell out of those rats. Rogues don't get a preferred enemy. The Licks' preferred enemy is definitely rats.
I think it really ties into the backstory. I probably had to kill a lot of rats on the street.
I feel it.
That's fair.
We'll work out something off camera about giving you some bonuses for
being
rat-based enemies.
For being the Rat King.
Well, yeah, for the Rat King. The fucking Rat King. All right, enjoy that inspiration. So that's what happened. Obviously, the other two people that are in the party, Limerence and Ron Harad, went off and are doing their own thing that we're about to get into, but the other three went down the road to the Two Rivers Brewery and tried to fight some rats off and did not successfully manage to fight off the rat infestation. So with that, we're going to take it back to when they split up. And you guys are waving goodbye to your friends. Ron Haran and Limerence are walking off towards the north of
You don't have nothing to worry about. They just some rats.
Nothing bad could possibly happen.
We got this.
Nothing bad will go wrong.
And you guys are walking off towards the north end of River Run. I don't have it pulled up because we don't need it right now. But you guys are walking. You're checking the flyer that says, need translation help, land dispute, written in Goblin. And it says go to the north. So you go to the northern fields. It's probably like a 45-minute walk. It's pretty out there. Like you've been when you helped out Dale Earnhardt and Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s farmland. That was only like a 20-25-minute walk. This is like double that. So you're like in the boonies of River Run to the north. So this is a pretty long walk. Are you guys talking about anything in particular? Are you guys joking around? What are you guys doing on the walk out there?
You think they can handle a few rats, right?
Of course.
Yeah, it's just rats.
I mean, they're grown. Rats aren't hard to kill.
Yeah, I mean, I've stomped a few rats in my sleep before. Like how bad could rats be?
Subtle foreshadow.
Sometimes.
What is this afterward? Post-shadowing?
Yeah.
Post-shadowing, I'm going to say it. Post-shadowing sounds racist. Anyway.
Sometimes when Licks is asleep, I hear him talk about killing rats.
Yeah, it's like it's a real thing. I've heard
it's
it
like
too.
it might
I
be
snore
sexual.
loud.
Yeah. I try to listen to your snoring instead because it gets weird. I don't know. How do you know how to speak Goblin?
Oh, I spent a lot of time in caves before goblins decided to assimilate into cities most of the time. So it's just been. I kind of just picked it up, through my travels. It's been weird, but yeah, goblins they're pretty cool, actually. Not too bad.
I'm sure you get along with goblins easier than some other types.
Yeah. Just a few, I don't care for. But.
Who are these goblins disputing with?
Let me check my notes. It was elves, right?
No, you keep saying it.
Damn it!
It does not directly say on the flyer. It literally just has land dispute and the address, and it says Goblin. So you know that you probably have to speak Goblin to be able to do it.
Got you. It didn't say on the flyer. It just said there's a land dispute going on.
So it might be between two goblins.
Yeah.
Is this even part of River Run anymore?
Honestly, I don't know.
You look around, and you don't gotta make a check or anything. The city is getting further and further from the horizon. With that, you've been walking probably about 45 minutes out of town. Like, it's a pretty long walk. You're a couple miles out, and pretty much all you've seen is farmland, occasional farmhouse, farmland, occasional farmhouse. Occasionally, a wagon would go by carrying something into some kind of supply into the city. You would wave or do whatever have you.
Well,
and,
it's early to work.
And eventually you come up and you kind of reach in like the boonies. There's not many houses at this point. It's mostly large swaths of land with smaller houses, but it's further out. So the address that you're looking for, you can tell, is probably a little bit further up and on the left, and you start to see the road like fork essentially. And there's one house over here, and there's another house over here. And then there's another house further down on the left. So it's like two houses on a fork, and then one house further down on the left.
Got you.
And the one that you're looking for is the one on, not the one further down on the left, but the one on the fork on the left. And you start to hear like distant, like you're kind of far away still, like when you're outside in an echoey space and you hear people yelling and it kind of like echoes a little bit back and forth. You start to hear that of two people clearly angrily yelling at each other.
I think we found the dispute.
After you?
All right. I just start walking up to the house on the fork on the left, on the bump on the frog, and the log in the bottom of the sea.
River Run. No, so you roll up and a giant. What are you, 7 foot tall? You 7.5 feet, something like
Yeah,
that?
7.5 feet.
You're rolling up on what appears to be a fight, not like a physical fight, but a disagreement mid-brew of one party who is a normal human. Normal is a bad term.
Normal?
A male, middle-aged human farmer-looking guy wearing overalls, just like torn up country shirt underneath, overalls, boots. And he's clearly yelling and pointing down to a goblin. Just a stereotypical looking goblin, small, greenish gray skin, about probably I would say like 2.5 feet your height. Looking up at him, also fist clenched, yelling back. And the male is going, "You're not fucking welcome here, all right? You're not. We don't like you. You're bringing in strange crops. What do you think you're doing? I'll have your ass, little man." And the goblin's yelling out, "Fuck!"
They learned that one.
I knew the last word.
So that's what you walk into.
Got you.
So that's what you heard. By the way, you heard what you heard was, "Please, sir, I don't want any trouble with you. I bought this land fairly from an estate sale, and I don't agree with your methods. You can fuck off." That's what you hear. What you heard was fuck.
Yeah, it's more gentlemanly like bad, I would say.
So as you saunter up, do you guys say anything? Do you do anything? I mean, clearly they stop their fight as the present. I feel like your shadow kind of crests over them both as you walk up around. And behind you, are you flying or walking?
Flying.
They hear the zzz of fluttering wings, and they stop and they turn and say, "What the fuck do you want?" says the male farmer.
Well, I'm here to settle a land dispute.
What did you say to the goblin? Same thing?
I'm here about your flyer for the land dispute.
And the goblin looks at you and goes, "Thank God, finally. It's about time. This guy is insane." And you hear,
What is?
you have to translate this.
Oh,
Just this guy. He says this guy's insane.
yeah, I was gonna say. He says he's insane. Like,
and the farmer goes, "Are you here from the guild? I've filed so many legalities against this little one."
yes, the guild.
The Farmers Guild of River Run?
That's the one.
Okay. Did you have my paperwork?
We're liaison officers that have been sent by the Dawn Spire on behalf of the Farmers Guild.
Make a deception check against this farmer's insight. Says the little goblin.
Nice.
That is an 8.
An 8? Alright, he got a 7, surprisingly. So I rolled low today. So he goes, alright, the Dawn Spire, even better. He turns to the goblin and goes, you're fucked now. And he steps forward and he has his hands on his overalls and he straps him forward and he goes, I gotta remember his name, sorry. He goes, well, if you're from the Dawn Spire, then that definitely means you got my paperwork, so you know that I am the complaintee. My name is Michael Paxton, and this here was my was my brother's land. And this goblin is unwanted, trespassing, and stole it from the good county of Riverrun. And I would like him evicted from my brother's property.
I understand. I think it's best that we gather both stories to see what we're working with here.
He looks you up and down and he goes, why do you need his story? He doesn't even speak English. Well, common, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Because we're a legal entity, sir.
This is bullshit.
Bullshit's what keeps us from stabbing each other.
Right.
Whatever. Fucking talk to him then. He starts walking off and kicking dust in classic farmer fashion. You notice that there's somebody else coming from. I noticed that there was another house on the left. There, another man starts to walk out and like goes around you guys and over to him, and they start fuck shooting the shit in the corner. You hear him muttering angrily.
Got you.
And the other guy goes, "That's bullshit."
Right. So he's not on his brother's land, though, is he? Or is he?
You gotta talk to the goblin,
Okay.
Tom. You're the guy that can talk to
Sorry,
goblins.
that's all I heard. Okay. All right, so it's just us and the goblin then.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm mostly just honestly playing translator here for the most part, but I'm just gonna start by asking like, which is goblin, of course. For
You don't have to do that every time. I'm just gonna assume if you're talking to him that you're talking to goblin, but it was funny for me.
which of course, you know,
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
We know means.
Yeah. But I'm like, so what is the problem here? What's going on your side? Because I've heard his side, and he sounds pretty pissed at you, and if I'm gonna be honest, a little bit racist. Like,
He goes, that guy has been a pain in my ass since I moved here 6 months ago. He has just been harassing me nonstop. I immigrate to this territory, and I try to make a quaint life for myself and my future family, hopefully, and all I am met with is harassment, and you're right, racism. I bought this land in an estate sale. Apparently, it was his brother. I had no idea. But his brother died. I saw a posting for the land. It was for very cheap. I used the money that I saved up from working in a foundry. And I immigrated here and set up shop. And he has just been harassing me and ruining my crops. And frankly, disputing the settlement line and just wanting to get me out the property. And that man over there, and he points to the other man that he's talking to now, he's been helping him as well. It seems like they just don't want anyone to move in here, and they wanted the land for themselves.
huh? Yeah,
He's
that.
like- and he's like, and I haven't filed paperwork because there hasn't been a translator to help me file the paperwork. So I don't know how to dispute this legally. So I'm really glad you're here. That's why I posted that on the job board.
Got you. I explain all of that to Limerence, essentially.
Given this information, what is this goblin's name?
What is your name?
You can even understand this one. He just goes, Ez.
Ez.
Mm-hmm.
Can you ask Ez if he has a deed or any sort of paperwork to prove that he bought this from an estate sale and who was supposed to have owned the land?
I ask him that.
Okay. He goes, oh, yeah, I have that. It's in the house. Give me 1 second. And he wanders back into his quaint little house. You hear rustling. And the other farmer comes up to you and he goes, well, you sent him packing? Is he going to pack his bags to get the fuck off my property?
Well, we do have a bit of paperwork to look over.
Oh, you fucking bureaucrats.
Well,
I thought you'd be on my side. Are you fucking for real right now? He's doing no good shit in my brother's land.
what exactly is he doing to your brothers?
I mean, look at it, and he gestures to the crops. And make a perception check, either one of you.
5.
Also 5.
I mean, it's pretty obvious. The crops in everyone else's land around here are pretty similar. You got your corn, you got your other corn-related crops, you know,
Rural farmland.
farmland. And then when you look at his farmland, he's clearly growing like what looks to be some kind of fruit. Like it's almost like, you know how like watermelon grow like on the vine and like pumpkins grow on like the vine. It's like some kind of fruit that's growing on a vine, but it's unlike any kind of fruit I think any of you. It looks similar to like Fey fruit. Almost like you'd see in the Feywild. And so it's clearly different than anything else that's going around here. And he just goes, well, look, he's fucking messing with the land. He's going to cross-contaminate our plants. He's just not part of the community, and he needs to leave.
I can understand that you're scared of something different.
I'm not scared of nothing, he says, and he puffs up his chest, which looks to both of you absolutely ridiculous, because this is like a 45-year-old man who's like 5'5", puffing his chest up to you.
Okay.
He's gonna make an intimidation roll. Okay. I'm not fucking with you. He's really trying to be intimidating. I heard it was a 20.
Holy
He's
shit.
really trying to be intimidating. I'm gonna say even with a 20, he doesn't fucking intimidate you. Like, but this is
It's a great performance.
He thinks he's being just fucking scary, dude. Like, you ever meet like a drunk guy at a bar that's like, I'll fucking fight anyone here. That's what he's doing to you.
My fucking.
And you're not intimidated. Like, you got like 3.5 feet on him, easy. So.
Yeah. Okay. So the different fruit, that is your main concern here. I can ask why they're growing it if that'll help you at all.
It's not gonna help me till he's fucking gone. He's gonna cross-contaminate our plant. Listen, I know you're not a fucking farmer, but it's simple math. It's simple geometry. If he plants this here, me and my neighbor both have to move our crops. It's simple. And he's infringing on our land by doing so. This is not making any sense. Like, clearly, he thinks he's in the right here, but it's not making any sense.
Okay. So
Do you want to say anything, Limerence?
I'm waiting for Ron Hiron.
I'm just kind of like.
Right. So, in order to take any action on behalf of the Dawnspire, we are going to need documentation of your ownership of this land.
Exactly. That is exactly.
Well, see, that's the problem, is I was purchasing the land from my brother when he was alive. But then he died, and all of that went away in the estate sale. So I had already accrued a certain amount of interest in the land when I had given him money when he was alive, see, in a good faith gesture. And then he went and died. So all of that was off the books, per se. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
So you understand where I'm coming from, miss.
I understand you.
So we're all in agreement that this is my land.
Well, we've all made poor investments before that don't quite pan out sometimes.
Now what in the fuck is an investment? This is my fucking land. And you're either here to help or you're in the way. Because that motherfucker is leaving one way or another. It's your choice whether it's legally or in a body bag.
You are threatening a person in front of people who are the Dawnspire.
Just want to make this clear.
Did you roll a 1?
Yes, he did. Yes, sir, I am. That was to see if he would be smart enough to back down.
Do you know how long it takes to drag your ass back to fucking town?
Make an intimidation check. So you made that intimidation check. What'd you get?
6.
Yeah. So he's intimidated and realizes that he fucked up. But he's not smart enough to back down from this challenge. So he goes. He turns to his friend. He goes, Haas. And Haas walks over and he goes, what? He goes, rustle up the boys. And he goes, you got it. And he runs off back to his house. He goes, you're fucking in for it now. You're in the country. This ain't no river run.
That
I
sounds
grab
like
him by his neck.
Make a contested strength check.
It's a 23.
Yeah, he tries to he really tries to protest. He really tries to protest, and he starts hitting your hand, but it's futile.
So, your boys are gonna come, right? We'll wait for them.
Haas sees him. He was like halfway to his house, and he sees you pick him up, and you just look at Haas, and then what was it, Michael? I think his name was Michael Keaton or something like that.
I think it was
I forgot his fucking name, dude. I gave him such a generic ass name, Michael Paxton. He's like getting clearly like choked right now and like struggling. He goes, no, don't get the boy, you let it go. And Haas just runs back to his house and slams the door.
Okay.
smart decision.
So, are we all gonna handle this diplomatically now like I came here to fucking do?
Yeah, we can do that.
I just fucking just plop him down, like
He
just chuck
falls
him.
onto a fruit. The fruit splatters beneath his butt. Smells great. Smells like fruity. Smells like the fruitiest fruit.
That's crazy.
Smells like when you put juicy fruit in your mouth. Smells like that.
Ooh.
Sensation. You know? I would choose to feel 5 gum or whatever. And yeah, so he splatters down and he scrambles backwards from you and he goes, "You're just gonna let your beast of a partner do that?"
You made a direct threat.
Surprising. He looks at you and he goes, "Should have known that you would have sided with him."
Not siding with anybody. We are here to go through the legal system like we were asked to do.
And you hear the door open, and Ez comes running back out holding a scrap of paper. And he hands it to you. He's like, "Here's the deed. Clearly you can see that it is notarized."
Alright. I look over it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna confirm this with my partner. Quick.
Do you know
Alright.
anything about deeds? Like, I'm just curious. Does Ron know? I mean, like, Goliaths don't own land.
No,
so,
like I was here to translate this entire time, you know, and be strong guy, so
As you head to Deliverance, do you know anything about deeds by chance?
A little bit.
Alright, so this is clearly a legit land deed. It looks like it was posted from the city of River Run. And he was buying it, and he bought it. It has his city of residence when he bought it of Bagog, which is you would know is the new city that formed. That's where the goblins have started congregating. And it has his name on it and his little like scratch with like a little handprint afterwards. That's how they sign things, like a scratch and a handprint. And it's clearly like a legal deed.
Michael,
What?
your brother-in-law was who you were buying this land from, correct?
It was my brother.
Just your brother.
Just my brother.
Excuse me. Did your brother buy it from somebody else?
No, this is my pappy's land and his pappy before him. We're 3rd generation River Run farmers.
Backstory. And why would the city of Riverrun believe that they own this land?
That's bullshit. I'll tell you what. The city of Riverrun doesn't own shit around here. You can make an insight check if you would like.
Yeah.
Either one of you.
16.
Are you rolling or just...
I'll go with
Okay.
Grimmer's.
He's clearly lying. You can tell that he's trying to be deceptive.
Okay. If the city doesn't own shit around here, why do we have a deed from the city? And why are people buying this land from the city? And why is the Dawn Spire out here?
This is all bureaucracy bullshit. All right? This is our fucking land. It was my grandpappy's, my daddy's, and my brother's and mine. The city has no fucking right to take that from us over a couple taxes.
Taxes.
And he immediately leans back and covers his mouth.
Go on.
Taxes?
Honestly, nothing about no taxes.
You remember when I grabbed you by the throat, right?
Kind of hard to forgive.
Yeah, so taxes.
All right, my fucking brother had some taxes that he didn't pay, and the fucking city decided they could seize his plot. But that's not my problem. I had already paid him the money for this plot. How was I supposed to know that fucking bastard didn't pay his taxes? How's that my fault? What about Michael? What about Michael Paxton? When does Michael get his dues?
Well, Michael, right now, you have no dues, unfortunately. But we don't want to give you a raw end here. So if you're willing to work with us, we'll be willing to work with you.
I'm willing to work with you, not that fucking thing.
Not a great start. Because that fucking thing legally owns the land that you live on right now. So that fucking thing has the legal right to have this fucking thing beat the shit out of you.
Technically, he only owns this half of the property, but I understand what you're saying, ma'am. I'll be quiet.
All right, let's be on the same team.
Yep.
He falls silent and looks down at the floor, or ground. And Ez looks up at you and goes, that's what you hear. And he goes, I'm fine with him existing peacefully on the land with me. I just want to grow my crops and live a better life than I did in Bogog.
I totally understand where you're coming from. And let's just be honest here. You're right, this man is crazy. He grows up far away from the city, and he leans into a side of politics that's not favorable with the goings-on of today.
Me with my my D&D campaign is a glaring political idiot. Me my referencing, right? Political critique on capitalism.
Brendan Lee Mulligan, you
Yeah,
watch it?
it's a meme going around right now.
For you.
Sorry. And he goes, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, I understand. There's hundreds of people with his like-minded thinking around this area, but my people are going to be spreading. I mean, we're immigrating into different areas. It's a beautiful world, and we just like to coexist and live in it. I appreciate your help, but if we could resolve this peacefully and going forward have no more issues, then I think we'll be okay. I also might need your help to file a couple disputes just to have on record against him, because I don't speak the language.
Yeah, of course you can have more help with your paperwork. I understand writing Goblin does not translate to a lot of people around.
It doesn't. It doesn't at all. It's crazy. Like, they just have so
Right.
many different words,
Right?
and all you hear...
Yeah. Wah means wah wah. Yeah.
Insane. Absolutely bonkers.
Yeah.
So basically, what he's requesting is that you help him with the paperwork to file like that. You know, he already owns the place, but he just wants to say on record like he's been a nuisance, and you know, he just wants to report it. with you, and also just like verify that this is his land and it can't be taken from him.
Yep.
I feel like with a decent roll, you would know that the forms are available conveniently at the Farmers Guild. Either one of you can roll that. It's a pretty low roll.
3.
Okay, not that fucking low. No way. Is it bad? Holy shit! Okay, well, I ran with it. You have no idea.
You think we paid any attention
Holy
to
fuck,
any part
yeah.
of this city?
Yeah, apparently. Fuck, why did I even make a city? Fuck me, dude. I guess you don't know, and that throws a wrench and everything. He would mention he thinks it's... He would mention, I think it's at the Farmers Guild. So, assuming
Right.
after this you're gonna have to
Farmers
help.
Guild.
Yeah, assuming after this you're
Exactly
gonna have to
where
help
we
him.
came from. Like, yeah.
Is Ez a part of the Farmers Guild?
Are you a part of the Farmers Guild?
I am not. I need your help with the paperwork to
Oh, right.
join the Farmers Guild and to finish my deed and to file some disputes against him and.
That's right. Real quietly, so if other fucking Farmer Brown over here does not hear, I'm like, he's not technically part of the Farmers Guild yet. He has the deed, but we gotta get him. We gotta get him signed up so he is protected. Pretty easy. We just bring him with us to apparently the Farmers Guild, because that's where he thinks it is. I don't fucking know. I don't know this city at all. Where am I?
Why the fuck do I even make a city? What's the point? You're in the fucking woods. Fuck you.
From now on, you are woods people.
Yeah, you don't get cities until you respect them.
I don't roll good enough for cities.
Well, Ron Haran, if Ez isn't a part of the Farmers Guild, and looking around, there's not a lot of folks like Ez in the area. Maybe it's better that we take the both of them back to River Run and make this official. You know? Let the Dawnspire know what's going on.
Yeah.
Go to the headquarters of the Farmers Guild.
Yeah. Maybe they can check up on some of these racists a little bit.
He like looks. Michael looks over. You say something?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Just let me know.
How's the throat?
Just hearts.
Good.
Maybe we can have the guild arrange some sort of agreement where Michael here can work for or buy a chunk of this land from Ez. Whatever they want to work out. We're here to make sure that they don't kill each other.
Yeah, that's essentially right.
Well, let's see if they both agree to the terms.
Okay. So, we have come up with a proposition that my associate will gladly speak for me because...
I assume you just say the same thing. essentially.
Right.
Do you want to make a check of your choice to try to... Because you can tell that Michael does not like this. If you're trying to persuade... Or if you don't give a shit, you don't have to.
No, I'm going to go with performance.
Yeah. You make it sound like a good deal to Michael. Because Ez is totally on board. Ez is game. Like, let's go get this done.
Right. I want to see
Ez
if I
is a
can
bro.
word it in a way that
Is that
brings
bro? I
Michael
don't
on
know.
board.
Yeah, he's a man.
14.
Yeah, I think you word it pretty eloquently enough to sound like enough of a good deal that Michael is begrudgingly going to accept because he knows the other option is to get the shit kicked out of him.
I was gonna say, it's either come to town willingly or get dragged there, so...
So yeah, he accepts, and I'm just gonna, for this part, it's gonna be just boring bureaucracy, so we can just fast forward through it. You guys go back to town, you get the paperwork done. There's a hilarious hijinks of them not understanding that Ez doesn't speak common. You know, like there's all these little hijinks in there, and you guys get back. It's settled. At this point, it's approaching sunset. You guys return Ez home. Michael begrudgingly shakes Ez's hand. You can tell it just pains him to do so. Like he just looks like he's gonna contract leprosy or some shit. He's just like, he wipes his hand off and he walks back to his barn and closes the door.
Hey!
What?
Hey!
What?
Remember, I'm right in town. I come back anytime I want. Don't let Ez tell me anything different.
Okay. He closes his barn. He went to his barn, not his house, and he closes that.
Oh, all right.
He's got shit to do.
Mm-hmm.
And Ez looks up at you, and he starts speaking to Goblin, and he's like, thank you so much. Ever since coming here, I've thought that it was just one big mistake. And it's like, no one here was ready for me to be here. They just, but you being here and helping me, it's a sign that things are changing.
World where everybody treats you shit for being just a bit different. I understand.
Thanks. And he hugs your leg.
Aww.
And he turns to you, and he offers you a hug, too.
Why not?
He embraces you. He squeezes you a little too tight. And he goes, and you guys, I feel like you turn and start to walk away, and he goes, wait one second, I got something for you guys. And he runs inside.
Hold up.
What?
You hear rustling.
He's got something for us.
Your chest opening. A bunch of shit. He runs back out holding some stuff, and he gives you both. What did he give you? I wrote it down. Give me a sec. I forgot.
Syphilis.
He gives... Goblin syphilis!
Goblineria.
He hands you, hold out your hand, and he hands you a stack of gold each.
Ooh.
And both get 30 gold for helping him each. And then he also goes, and one more thing, and he hands you a fruit.
Ooh.
And it looks like the other fruit, but it like has like a weird like glow to it in the setting sun. And it's like the glow changes. It almost looks like the light dances over the fruit. And he goes, wah, 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 wah. He goes, those are gobble fruit. That's for you. I grew those.
Thank you.
And he just like looks at you like you know what it is.
Okay. I'm gonna do a history check to see if I've seen this before real
Okay.
quick. It's a nat 1.
You have no fucking idea. Not only do you have no fucking idea, you might even think it's just regular ass fruit.
I think I've seen these fruit, but could you remind me?
He goes, gobble fruit. Essentially, he says, yeah, I grew them myself. My family actually, before we worked at a foundry, we were farmers, and we grew these special. They're magical fruit. When you ingest them,
Makes you two.
you get basically when you ingest them, a roll of wild magic happens.
Oh, sweet.
So it's a one-time use. They never get old. They never expire. You can keep them for as long as you want, and you get one roll of wild magic.
Okay, sweet.
Do you understand wild magic? Everyone understand wild magic? Essentially, like it creates a random magic effect around you,
It's a little
Sick.
silly goofy.
a little silly, goofy effect. And he goes, "I want you to have them. I really appreciate you helping me here."
Thank you. We'll make sure to put them to good use here in the future.
And
Did you say they were unlimited uses or
No,
one
one
time?
use.
That's
One
what I
time
thought.
use.
I
Yeah,
was
one time
like,
use.
what?
How many? Just the one?
Just one.
Just one each.
Both of these two got one each and 30 gold.
Nice.
So make sure to mark that down in your inventories. In your inventory. What the fuck is that voice?
I don't know. Is that
It's like
China, Illinois?
it's like a New York vampire. In your inventory.
Inventory.
Hey, I'm walking here.
I'm walking here.
Hey, it's my friend Tony.
I need a cup of coffee.
Did you know that Jerry Seinfeld had a 17-year-old girlfriend? That's real. That actually is real. Yeah.
What the hell? Oh my god. One gobbo fruit to my inventory.
What is gonna clip? That's a clip and a half right there. Fuck. Fuck. All right. Yeah. So.
What next?
What's next? Yeah. All right. So yeah, you guys have you have a 45-minute walk. The sun is starting to set. Is there anything that in particular you guys want to talk about, or you want to just skip ahead?
Yeah. Well, that went exactly like I thought it was going to, honestly.
You thought you were gonna have to pick a man up by the neck?
Have you ever met country people before? That's all they respond to is picking them up by the fucking neck. You think this is the first time I picked up a fucking, thank God I'm a country boy by the neck?
I was waiting.
This has some real implications because at least 4 of us are from the country.
Yes.
Wow. 3 of us lived in the 4 of us lived in the country.
Yeah. And where politics don't work, grabbing people by the throat definitely does.
Well,
That's not the official stance of the podcast. But it is close.
Start picking people up by the throat.
if you can.
If you can.
We're propaganda.
Anyway,
The left sponsor us.
fair enough. You know what? There are different kinds of diplomacy for a reason.
Right? We had a very good cop, bad cop thing going, you know. Except, you know, Ron Haran does not like police officers.
I don't care if we
Juicer
get
on
copyright struck. I'm inserting "fuck the police" right here. The part of the song, the whole song in its entirety.
The whole song,
We just all stop
uninterrupted.
for 3 minutes and stare at the cameras.
Make sure you play the runtime of the song first. The timer.
I'm not doing that, but no, yeah. So is that?
Shit, fair enough. Yeah, I got nothing else to say to that.
So you guys walk home, bounty in
Yes,
hand.
sometimes you gotta throw
Yeah,
them.
you know what happened if we would have brought the actual cops and they just would have beat the shit out of the Goblin.
Tom's starting to get it. Tom's starting to understand.
You're right. You're right.
When my D&D adventure is actually a critique on capitalism.
Yeah, this part of the D&D podcast has been a little too realistic.
Most of it is based in real life.
I was gonna say, Sean was channeling his best hometown
Oh, it worked.
person that we knew.
River So yeah, you guys spend 45 minutes walking back into town. At this point, the sun is pretty much fully set along the horizon. And at this point, you guys have also just finished up failing that quest. You're walking a couple blocks back from the brewery.
It's next door.
Yeah, a couple blocks. I don't fucking know. You're walking back from the brewery. Does that make you happy?
Yeah.
You're walking back from the brewery, and you are disheveled as fuck.
Covered in
all
blood.
of you, yeah, are disheveled. Well, Lix looks all right. The rest of you are disheveled as fuck, and you see your friends just covered in rat goo, and you see your friends like happily jaunting back. Commence the
So
meetup.
many rats.
Did you win?
So many rats.
That was just a few rats.
So many rats.
Okay, so the flyer obviously lied about the rats.
Oh, not technically. It said rat infestation.
Yeah, it didn't say Rat-mageddon.
Yeah, I agree with that statement.
fucking radicalism up in here.
It didn't say rad apocalypse, okay?
Don't argue with me. I'm DM. I'm not here.
Ratastrophe.
Catastrophe.
But yeah, you guys walk up and you're seeing each other for the first time all today, pretty much.
It appears your day went better than ours did.
Here seems ratastrophic.
Yeah, I mean, Ron picked a guy up by the neck again.
Typical day.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds pretty normal.
He wasn't listening. He was racist. He deserved it.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
I would have picked him up by the throat no matter what. He just gave me a reason. He was very throat pick-upable. You know, you ever get that feeling?
You ever look at somebody and go, I could grab
pick
him
him
by
up
the
by
throat.
the
Right by the throat.
Not for the reasons you're thinking, but yes.
Stabbing a lot of rats today.
Yeah, there's a little twinkle in your eye there.
Feel pretty
Yeah.
good.
I'm glad.
Yeah. Are you sweating right now?
I'm having a great time.
What?
Eon looks
We whisper
worse
a little bit.
than you've ever
Like
seen
shiny
them.
gossip, like,
The other two just look
You're right about that
absolutely
rat kind of
destroyed.
Yeah, but at least Eon looks absolutely destroyed.
Eon's glowing blood somehow.
The other two aren't doing so well.
These were rats?
There's a lot of rats. They were very angry.
337.
Ironically, that is the exact number of rats there were.
There was a lot of rats.
There was a lot of.
Eon's actually really good at counting.
How were there that many?
One
What?
thing Eon knows how to do.
The brewery's not even that
We
big.
didn't even kill all of them.
You
We
just,
could hear more.
you guys like look over at the brewery and you just hear squeaking, even though you're like down the road.
There are still more rats?
There's. We couldn't kill all the rats.
I don't think there's that many rats in the world.
All of the rats in the world are here.
Yeah,
Have
look
you
at
thought
the,
about starting over? Like,
I'm
I think we
surprised
should
about how many rats
burn
there are in the
building
world.
down with or without their permission.
Yeah.
I can't. The beer in
The
there is
mayor
not
wouldn't get mad
safe.
at us, right? We're protecting the city.
Why does it have to be us?
The owners
How
aren't
far
gonna
can I
do it.
cast a fireball?
You notice that people are starting to congregate at the bar.
please don't.
Nighttime is falling.
Why does it have to be us?
We don't know what the
Just
fire
so,
brigade
just so the
situation
party
looks
knows,
like.
I do not know fireball.
Oh
I
my
was like,
God.
you're not high enough level to have fireball.
I have other fire, but not that one.
But yeah, you notice that the market behind you is starting to clear out. People are starting to head home for the evening or back to their houses in general, and it's starting to turn into a regular night. The confluence starts to get a little popping. You can hear the music start. Dun, 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 River Road! And
The three of us should go clean up before we do anything else.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
smell
we're
like
covered
rats.
in blood.
You smell like rats, and not in the good rat way. You smell like bad rats.
What is the good rat way?
You do
You
smell like bad
obviously
rats.
don't know. You've never smelled good rat before. What are you?
I know you smell like bad rat. I don't even need to know what good rat smells like.
Yeah.
And that's the
can't
conversation
disagree.
you're having. That's the conversation you're having is you walk up to the inn and walk in, and it's the normal light evening crowd before it starts
People
to get...
clear the hell out of the
Yeah,
way.
people see you coming and immediately clear, and the bartender goes, "You clear out the invitation?"
No.
And he turns to the crowd and goes, "No more ale! At least no Two River ale, so everything is at least a gold more." And everyone in the inn goes, "Fuck! Hey, what the fuck? Come on, guys! Boo!"
Smells
You
like bad
guys go
rats in
clean
here.
him out.
Everyone starts booing you as you start
You don't
walking
even
up
have
the
the good
stairs.
rat smell on you.
You're getting booed as you're going upstairs. Insert booing.
Does not blank face.
Have you guys tried killing the rats?
They don't want to hear.
Go in there.
They don't want to hear anything
Go in
you have
there.
to say.
Go in there.
I'm glad we didn't go to the rat thing.
Yeah, it sounds.
It might have gone better
Whoever
with you.
insults Eon, they're gonna get a slight headache.
You want to pick one person out that insults
Yeah,
you?
whoever said the meanest thing to Eon that they heard.
You suck!
Yeah, they got
Ah!
they get a headache.
Why do they get a headache?
Cause I gave them a headache.
But like, why?
With
they're
what?
mean.
No.
Using what?
Mind silver.
How?
My
You
cantrip.
Is it
used
cantrip?
them.
It's a
Does it
cantrip.
do damage? This is very important. Does it do damage?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
it's,
so
it's just
fighting.
a common dude.
How much damage?
Like 2. Does that kill
He
him?
collapses,
He
probably.
falls down for sure. and
Yeah,
it's
that's quite the
starting
headache
bleeding
you
out of
gave
his
him.
fucking nose.
This just a regular dude,
Common people have
dude.
like 4 HP, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, wait, you used what?
What's wrong with that guy? The beer's not that
You
good.
can choose to do non-lethal damage, but generally you'd have to do that before you did it. So I'm gonna assume you didn't, and he falls to the ground, bleeding out of his nose and ears, screaming in agony. Huh?
You can take it. Makes a check.
He does not pass. That's a 3 on the dice. Didn't kill him, but he's critically maimed.
He has the world's worst headache.
I feel like what does it look like when you do Mind Sliver?
Nothing. They just get a disorienting.
Is there a verbal
spike
or
of-
somatic component? Or material component? 'Cause, like, I feel like people probably would notice this.
There's at least one of those.
Verbal, so you have to say something for this to happen.
Oh my fucking god.
Huh?
It does not say what I have to say.
It does
No,
not. It's
no,
just you have to
uh,
say.
Do you say it under your breath,
It is
or
a spell.
It's definitely just like a ethereal swear word.
Well, this guy falls to the ground and starts bleeding out his ear and nose, and
Kara is
at the end, the eyes.
Kara is heading up the stairs. Does she hear anything happen?
You just hear a guy go, "Oh, George! No, fuck George! Are you okay?"
She's gonna turn and look over her shoulder.
Leon, what the fuck, bro?
Can she see
You
what
don't
has happened?
necessarily know.
Make a perception
Do you know
check.
if you,
3.
if you see
No, you have no idea what's happening.
She keeps going up the
You
stairs.
don't either.
I'm unconcerned.
What's up?
I'm unconcerned.
Yeah. You three, I feel like, go back up the stairs. George gets drug out to the alleyway. Friends are panicking.
Poor
The bartender's
George.
like, hey, it's his fucking problem. Never go back to, get the fuck out of here. And
Ian goes to bed.
you're going to bed.
Holy fuck.
So
I'm
You
very
gonna have dinner?
hurt.
So it is currently
We only have to eat once a month.
sundown, and it's getting into the nighttime now. You guys know how rests work. You can do short rests, which you can get hit dice back for, or you can do long rests if you wanted to do something that night.
I don't think Kara has any plans for the night besides get clean and get over the trauma.
I think we've all had enough excitement for the day.
I don't think you guys have seen Kara really drink yet. She is going to drink.
At the bar or in your room.
I don't think she has anything on her.
Well, you can order stuff. I would assume you can go downstairs and order something to your room if you wanted.
No, she'd just sit at the bar.
All right, cool. So you're gonna be up for a minute.
I think I'll also be up for a minute.
All right. Eon, you're going to bed, you said?
I'm
You
feeling
get in your
good.
room. You even watch yourself, or you just collapse into bed.
Probably just collapse into bed.
Rat goo all over the bed.
Yeah, I mean, do we have separate beds? Am I sharing?
Yeah, you all have different rooms. They said that you all have
Ian's
different rooms.
definitely not showering. What are those?
Okay. So you have rat goo all over the bed, and you go to sleep. What are the rest of you doing? Because you two are drinking at the bar.
Yeah, Kara has showered or has bathed.
Yeah, I would say
yeah.
this is probably like. I would say if you want to take like an hour to shower, you can get a short rest.
You know what? I'd have a drink with Ron Huron to celebrate a job well done
Yes.
before retiring.
The ale that you're having is different and more expensive because it's from out of town.
Whatever.
I'm just
We
letting you
got
know.
paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say if you're having more than one drink, just subtract like 1 gold from your.
How much do you guys make?
For no reason.
I'm just curious.
The rogue asked how much you
You
made.
see, this goblin gave us a fruit.
Crazy.
I don't exactly know what this fruit does.
Yeah, have you seen one of these?
Have I seen one of these?
Make a roll.
Fucking what kind of roll? History check?
Yeah, history check.
I'll tell you, I did not see that.
This is a
Looking
fucking
fruit.
weird looking fruit. It shimmers. You're like, what the fuck? But not like it shimmers like Eon shimmers. Like it shimmers like when the light hits it, it doesn't know how to like behave about it.
Right.
You think it tastes good?
I would not eat it.
It smells good
That's something.
when you bust it open.
This is different than the fruit that busted open.
Oh,
Yeah, this is like the super glowing kind of translucent one.
Yeah, the one that busted open was like a normal-ish looking fruit.
oh shit! I don't
Maybe-
fucking know.
Yeah.
Wait for a good time to eat that one.
This is a gobbo fruit. And I haven't seen one in a long time since I run across goblins for the first time, but man, when they used to party with these, the wild magic would go insane.
You should eat it, Ron.
Fucking devil on Ron's shoulder right now.
Just to see what happens.
It's tempting, but
Are you making a persuasion? I don't know, I'm just curious. You don't
I
have
think
to.
I am trying to persuade
Oh, then I guess you
it.
gotta roll for it.
I don't think I am trying to persuade it. Do you want me to try to
No,
persuade
no.
it?
At least wait until I've gone to bed.
right. I think we'll save this for when the time arises.
What a telling statement.
That's equally as frightening.
We'll know when the time comes.
Kara gets done with her shower and comes down. I would say you get a short rest if you want one.
Yep.
So you can heal up however much short rest gives you.
1d8.
There you go. We can't use any amount of hit dice you want, or is that long rest?
I just only used.
Okay. And so you come down and you see Ron around holding a shimmering fruit.
Kara also got a 3. Nobody
knows what the fuck this fruit is, only because
What
like
fruit is that?
it-
Is it a fruit? What?
It's gabo fruit.
We're told it's a fruit.
I believe you.
Yeah.
Weird.
Just some crazy shit.
All right then.
Not your typical everyday
Beer.
fruit.
and your beer comes sliding down at you.
Just drains the first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
No one's seen you do this before.
No.
I wonder if that bull's ready for round 2.
The rats were rough,
Yes.
weren't they?
Yes, they were.
Sure, I didn't kill the ones that were on you.
It's okay. We made it out.
Yeah.
Eon hardly made it out. Do you know if they showered?
Oh, I didn't
Babe.
check.
Okay.
I didn't check.
I didn't either.
How do you stop light from bleeding? Should we be concerned?
Do you think it clots?
Well, I don't know. I've never seen anybody go to bed bleeding out of multiple spots and then they wake up better the next day.
Yeah, I figure it would cauterize.
You're a cleric.
You should go check on them.
That's your thing.
Yeah. Kind of out of the rest of our wheelhouses here.
Yeah, if I had the expertise, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you say that as you're ordering another drink.
I'm too drunk. I can't.
I'm more about hurting things
Yeah, I was
than
gonna
healing
say.
them.
I think everyone's
I
all
can
that.
break it. I'm gonna wreck it.
Break it.
Copyright.
You get up and go check on Eon.
I order another beer and take it up with me.
All right, you start walking upstairs. Clomp, 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 clomp. Is your door unlocked, Eon?
Probably. It doesn't have anything.
So you reach for the door and it opens up immediately. What do you do? Explain the scene that we see when
Ian's
Kara walks
definitely
in.
on top of the bed, in the bed,
Yep.
just asleep.
Okay. Does your body move when you breathe? Do you breathe?
Faraway laugh on the mic was really funny. Sorry.
Does Eon's character need oxygen?
Talk
Does
to
your
Eon.
character need oxygen?
I don't know.
Do you need the book?
Decide.
I mean, you're from space, so.
Yeah, do you need the book?
I mean,
I think at this point you
so.
can
I'm
just
reading-
decide.
Yeah,
There's a class that's written. It's that book right there. So
Let's
Another
go with
question: If
yes.
you don't need oxygen,
Yes,
breathe.
there's-
Can you
Sorry,
have
David, if we're wrong.
underwater breathing?
I would assume that you need to breathe. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's in a material realm in a material form, so I would assume that she needs everything that a person needs. So, anyways, that you gotta have the normal stuff. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, they breathe. There you go. They're breathing,
Yeah.
and there's goo all over the bed. Rat goo specifically.
Eon. He's gonna. I know you're tired. Come on, we need to. This might be the first time you've really gotten hurt. You can get sick if you don't get cleaned up. We don't want you to get sick. Come on.
For what?
We're gonna give you a bath.
Fucking party mom.
No, Ian doesn't like water.
We're not gonna put you in the water. Don't worry.
Okay.
Come on.
I think Levi realizes what I've been wearing's never been washed either. At this point, they're not that old. I stole these at the last barracks we were at. What was it, the
The
fort
only
that burned?
barracks
Yes,
you were
that.
Fort?
The
Yeah.
burned fort.
These clothes are like a week old.
Yeah, they're definitely dirty. You can see 2 days ago food on it, but it's not the worst thing.
So Kara is going to bring Eon to the bath and set about bathing them.
Hell yeah, fans. Let's draw this.
You know.
Yeah.
That's gay.
How
Is
okay,
it?
so I only have one question, just one question about this whole scene. How willing is Eon to have a bath? Is it like giving a cat a bath kind of situation? Or
It's more like giving a dog a bath, where they're in the tub, but they're gonna look at you sadly the whole time.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the kind of the Japanese style of bathing, where you don't have to sit in the tub. You just pour water over them and scrub them.
You get Eon clean and toweled off, and are you still sleepy? You going back to bed, or what's
how are
your
your injuries?
You realize Eon's hair is yellow and not brown.
Kara's gonna think about that later.
drinking your beer? How were you how damaged were you when the rats happened?
I was not gonna take another hit, that's for sure.
So you were pretty fucked up. Did you use any hit die on the? Because you basically would have gotten a short rest.
Yeah.
During that time.
If I got a short rest, I'll use. How many do I have? 2.
Should have 2.
Yeah, do that really quick.
No, I'm gonna use 1 because I only get half my hit dice back.
And let's see how much you healed while you were resting.
I'm at half health.
Yeah, so they look moderately better. You can't tell if it was because of the sleep or because of your bath. I think Kara deep down would like to believe it was because of the bath.
Yeah.
Do it with that information what you will.
They smell better.
They do.
So
And
what is
they aren't
your plan then,
bleeding light.
Eon?
Well, if Kara is eating, Eon's gonna join Kara. But if Kara's already eaten, Eon's not gonna figure that out.
It's probably like time-wise, when you went to sleep, it was just beginning to hit night, like 6 p.m. So it's probably around like 9 p.m. now.
Is
Starting to get popping in the bar.
Yeah, Kara has not eaten. She bathed, went down, got a beer.
Is Kara going to invite Eon to eat? That's the real question. Because Eon's not gonna put 2 and 2 together.
Well, I'm really hungry. You're going to come down and eat as well. I don't think you've eaten since breakfast either.
Hungry. There's
Oh boy, I love all this meat.
definitely a
with
too
that-
long of pause.
I feel like with that, you guys just start coming down the stairs. You hear Ron, oh, this is fucking great meat. And they're, I'm going to say at least Ron's at a booth with food. Are you two with him as well?
Mm-hmm.
Licks, are you with Ron and Limerence?
Huh?
Are you with them in the
Oh,
booth?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're chilling.
Eon looks like they ran through a thorn bush. They're just covered in little scratches.
But their hair is yellow.
Yeah, their hair is now yellow. It has been brown this whole time.
What?
Kara's
Does
just
Eon
going to
always
grab a
blonde?
piece of meat.
I mean, I don't have hair, and none of my people have hair, so it's hard for me to tell sometimes.
I don't know if you know the word blonde.
Yeah,
You
what?
said yellow.
Yeah.
Wait, that's fine.
Well, I'm just wondering, does Ron Rog know like the official hair color terms, or would you just say yellow?
No, we're all bald in Goliath society.
So-
So yellow, not blonde.
Yeah. Has your hair always been yellow?
What part's the hair?
He has got hair. Too long of hair. Hair that's not like hair that's uncut.
Wait, is this Eon referring to themselves in the third person
No,
right
no,
now?
this
Is that what
is me
this is?
describing Eon to you. They look like a castaway where like it could be like, you know, the Jesus length hair where you're not sure if they've just never had a haircut or if they want longer hair.
Right. What part's the hair?
Kara just puts her hand into Eon's hair. Not hair.
There's hair.
You're
It's
real
not.
comfortable touching up over there. What were you doing? I don't see any bandages.
They stop bleeding.
We sent you up there because you're a cleric. To dress wounds?
I didn't need it.
No.
All right. Okay.
Just
come
Eon
back.
points
You
to
look
a scratch. He
different.
goes,
We still don't
"Owie."
smell like rats anymore.
Yeah.
Bad rats at that.
Right.
Are you guys doing anything else at the bar during the night, or are you just having bar time? So otherwise I'm gonna skip
Not,
ahead.
I was gonna say
They're
not
just hanging
much.
out.
Yeah.
Eon's definitely eating a
as
cheap
Winding
meal.
down.
At some point, George comes back in, the guy that you fucking gave the almost near fatal head aneurysm to.
right.
And he sits at the bar and he orders a drink and he just looks rough, bro.
What the hell happened to that guy?
Kara chooses at him.
Just don't notice. don't make eye contact.
All right. Well, the night winds on. Normal shenanigans happen.
The mayor shows up.
So the mayor eventually shows up. Waves at you guys. Clearly doesn't try to talk to you. Specifically you. He does not want to talk to you. waves at you, kind of looks at you, and wanders off to the bar.
Why did... He wasn't like that before.
We had a chat.
An interesting conversation.
Is there anything the rest of us should know?
The mayor seems to care a lot about law.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know the type.
Something to keep an eye on.
Imagine caring about the law.
Yeah.
You know.
You can't break the universe laws.
What the fuck are the universe like? This is not
No
me. This is not
further-
me saying that. A guy from like in the book next to you just goes, "What the fuck are the universe like?"
And then for the rest of the night, Ian's just gonna continue to eat their bread. No further elaboration.
Well, I think it was a fair question.
I kind of want to know the universe laws too.
Yeah. What do
What's
you?
the first law of universe?
Yeah. With like.
I
I'm
don't know.
dying to know.
I'm trying to decide how good Eon's gonna be at conceptualizing.
It's almost like you have a device that can tell you. Make a check.
I'm looking.
I bet Eon can explain it
Yeah,
in
check the
Star.
history of the universe real quick.
Knowledge history, bro.
Can Eon convert Star to common effectively? Does
Can
common...
I?
Can check, yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
The real question is, can I wiggle this out of history? Can I make it a religion check?
Yeah.
Sweet. Sweet.
You might, I assume that Kara might have a problem with that, but feel free.
We have different religions. It's fine. That's a 15. So there's some concepts of ideas. You know.
I have a concept.
Concepts of a plan.
Yeah, concepts of a plan.
Plan.
God fucking damn it, we're all fucked. Anyway.
And don't worry, Kara doesn't know how Eon knows this. Doesn't.
Yeah, I don't care. It's up between you two. I just live here, dude. You
Well,
guys show up once a week. I don't know.
when life ends, it starts again. You know, nothing ever just dies. And that's about all of Eon's wisdom for the night.
That's the
Do you
law.
dispute that? I'm curious. Does
That's
Kara
horrifying.
dispute this?
You don't get to die.
That's horrifying.
Well,
So
you're
after
not
this,
you
I'm just
when you're-
alive.
No, you're not you anymore.
You're not you.
You
when
become
die.
other things.
I went completely. When you
Have a
said you're not you
Snickers.
anymore, the Counterparts album, You're Not You
So-
Anymore, started playing in my head.
So
Eon's smiling now, just
I was thinking
like
you're not
a,
you
like
when
a
you're
happy
hungry.
dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, you leave I went one way, I went a different way. But yeah, no, not Kara, Eon says this nugget of truth late night in a booth at the Conflux, and you all just sit there and get to hear it.
Okay. I've heard worse.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You would as the I feel like the normal religion right now is the light one, right?
I mean, there's
Cyrus is
Cyrus?
the most common.
it's the
Yeah.
most common, doesn't mean it's the only
Not
one.
common.
Well, as the most
people
common.
have, I mean, you can make a
deity.
history. I guess you wouldn't know. It's common knowledge that most people in the world have turned away from religion after the Cataclysm.
Yeah.
So religion in itself is a small part of daily life, where it used to be a large part because the gods directly interacted with the people of Kalos. So
How much have you fleshed out religious beliefs for Maynard? Because that's what Kara.
I kind of like to leave it open to you can decide a lot of it, but it's pretty simple, straightforward. I mean, he's god of protection from. He's not a god of the sea. He's a god of protection from the sea. So while he works with the sea, it's mostly to protect his followers from the sea as a natural force. Like how in my religion, I kind of based him off of like he's more of a Ron or not a Ron, fucking Njord type, which is like he protects sailors and stuff from the sea because the sea itself is its own entity.
Yep.
That's like a demon essentially. So.
Yeah, the sea don't give a shit.
Yeah, the sea is like a force of nature where Maynard is like the protector of sailors.
Yep. Okay.
Why I live in the Midwest. The ocean is scary.
So with that being said, did you want to add something about Maynard here, or just like
That's what I was.
lore drop it? Fuck it, you can make some lore.
She's drunk.
Yeah, you're drunk.
She's drunk, and then
Now it's
somebody
time to
else.
speak your mind
Yeah.
about
I
Maynard.
would say that too, real quick. I feel like pretty common knowledge about what's this, the light god again? Cyrus?
Cyrus, Child of Light.
Yeah, is
What
that
his fucking name? You've asked,
he's
like,
like
every session.
eternal
Cyrus?
life, right? So they have this idea, or like light. They have
He's
this idea of.
He's like the chat. So basically, the general story of Cyrus is one of normal. Like every religion has a sun god. Essentially, he died to bring light into the universe, but he came back as a child after that.
Right.
So he's
So, like,
kind of eternal life.
One of the main ideas is that you're not actually dead; it's cyclical. So like what Eon's saying, kind of sounds like hints.
It
of
doesn't sound
what-
absolutely crazy around there.
Well, and it goes a little bit more in line with the light religion that is gaining or has popularity.
Yeah, because
in
the
the
sun is always there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And generally in pantheons like this, the religious beliefs tend to not be too diametrically opposed because they're all part of the same god
Cycle,
system. So everyone is aware of all of the other gods. So
Not
Kara
that-
does not have any issues with this.
Even though Eon does use the right god name,
No.
he keeps calling Cyrus Celestian.
Yeah. Kara just writes that off as Eon being Eon. like,
Yeah, because
But,
technically,
yeah.
just to get into semantics, Maynard's domains are Tempest and Forge. So like not even the sea, like
Storm,
and Forging. So yeah. But anyways, with that, after that nugget of wisdom, the bartender looks at his watch, or not his watch. There's no watches. Looks at
His pocket sundial.
the outside, and he goes, "Last call. It's getting pretty late." It's like pretty much just you and like 3 other people in the bar at this point.
Wow.
Like you realize that the night kind of flew by, and you've just been drinking and chilling after a long day of adventuring.
Eon's definitely asleep on the bar counter.
On the counter?
You just gave a
Yeah.
nugget of wisdom, dude.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Hours ago.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
that was
early.
my bad.
That was a little bit earlier. Eon has since passed out.
Are you laying on the counter or are you leaning on the counter?
Definitely like.
Okay.
So it's probably about 2
Because there's
a.m.
a
at this
weird,
point.
very different vibe of you laying
No,
along
like-
the counter.
Like heads down 7-Up style.
Yeah.
Heads up.
Whatever.
Saying like goose duck is a duck grey duck. Shut the fuck up.
Goose duck, new one.
Is that now it is?
Duck, duck, goose.
Dr. Grey Duck is correct.
Yeah, obviously. But well, I can't believe I got that so fucking wrong.
I was gonna say
It's
wrong
like, we don't
followed
say it
by
like that here.
correcting with
We
even
don't
more
fucking
wrong
say it
is
like that.
probably the
We
best.
saw
So
the
does
cutest little
Kalos say
painting.
Not right
Duck,
now,
Duck,
dude.
Goose or Duck, Duck, Grey Duck?
Anyways, last call. Anybody want to? I'm going to fuck to sleep. Good night. And the bartender walks back into the kitchen, and you hear the door open and the door close, and the light in the kitchen goes off.
All right.
Good night.
Bedtime.
You guys start.
Kara's going to shake Eon.
Huh?
Who's
Bedtime.
first up to their room?
Ah. Me.
Race you there.
Okay.
Hey, you start to be first, you get shoved inside. Not lightly, he's drunk. You get shoved into the wall pretty hard.
It's really easy to shove someone who's just flying.
And you hear as Ron pitter patters up the stairs, and then a giant door slam, and then weirdly yeah, like
Immediate.
Okay.
and then you're up second. You wander up the stairs to your room.
Ron is my fantasy self. See, he can fall asleep immediately. I cannot.
D&D, living out your dreams.
Most
Yeah.
magical thing
He
about the
gets a
game.
full 8 hours of sleep.
Oh shit,
like,
I'm not
holy
living out my
shit,
dreams.
dude.
I need to rethink
Only
myself.
stuff I can do in
Who's
tabletop.
after?
I'll probably follow up.
What was it? Kara and Eon are working their way up.
Yeah, you 3 probably in a group, and you wander up. You guys get to your doors. I feel like Lix's door is at the end of the corridor, and it obviously has a window in the room because
Yeah.
you like to have obviously sight to the outside. As you guys start to wander up to the end of the room, and as you get closer to your door, you're saying goodnight. In your head, you start to hear something. You hear 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay, there's 3. Where are the other 2? Wait, no, that's only 2. Where are the other 3? What's going on? That's what you're hearing
Just
in your
Lix
head.
hear that?
Yeah, it's yeah.
Are they around me again? Or is this when I'm like alone?
This is what you just said goodbye to
Okay.
them, and you're starting to. You're. So basically, the way I'm envisioning is that it's a long hallway. All your rooms are scattered along this hallway. I figure Kara and Eon's are directly across from each other. So you bring Eon into that room, and you start to head to your room. When the door closes for Eon's room, you hear 3. And when the door closes for Kara's room, you hear 4. Where's the last one?
Kara is going to panic.
You don't hear
No,
anything.
you don't hear
No.
this.
Kara is going to panic, remembering that Eon's sheets are disgusting. And the door's gonna just slam open. Wait!
What the fuck is going on? What? Just go to sleep. What the fuck?
Does Kara make it in time to save Eon from the sheets?
The sheets are a fucking mess. You're back to being dirty immediately. This bath never mattered.
When are you,
it
have you
is
seen me
just-
come back out?
You're
Yeah.
still standing in the
Okay,
hallway.
yeah, I'm
you're
still
just
standing. I'm not
do
gonna
you
look.
get like a face when you get the voices, or is it just like you just?
I think there's like very like 1,000-yard stare. Like
So
just
you
like
come back out after putting Eon to bed and going to bed yourself, and I keep trying to say your real name. Lix is in the hallway with a 1,000-yard stare, facing their door.
Eon just laid back down in the rat guts.
And the second you hear Kara's voice, the other voice from your head dissipates.
I think hearing Kara's voice, his head's just gonna snap to yours.
Are
Don't
you okay?
don't go to sleep.
Okay.
I need you to trust me on this. Don't. It's hard to explain. Just don't go to sleep.
And you keep
Okay.
hearing from Rodrog's door.
I'm gonna close my door, and I'm going to stay in this hallway.
Okay. I'm going to go into my room and stay awake, I guess.
Perfect. And I'm gonna close my door, but stand in the hallway.
It was closed before. Sorry, I forgot to mention.
Oh, I'll
Open
open
it.
it and then close it again.
When you open it, you do see someone inside your room.
Oh, that's great.
Just, I feel like there's a window. The window's open.
Yeah.
And there's someone just standing in your room.
Hello?
Oh, hi. Hello. Hi. Oh, hi.
What are you doing in my room?
Oh,
Were you
and he reaches for his pocket immediately. Yeah, no, like just
I'm like
happening. Just-
jump back and just like,
I start screaming. And he pulls out the note you left on the post.
oh!
And standing,
Crazy man!
Yo!
I forgot about Crazy Man for a minute.
standing in front of you is a very tall, like 6'1",
Yeah.
disheveled looking man. Absolutely disheveled. You can smell him from like 6 feet away.
That's
You're
great.
like in
I'm
the
the-
doorway. He's in
Kind
your
of
room.
like Eon.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of keep standing in the doorway.
Yeah, he's unwashed. He's very skinny and tall. He's got very long matted hair. And he's just like, oh no. You left the note in the marketplace.
Real quick, were you just counting in your head?
Yeah, I thought I heard doors close. I saw you guys at the bar, and I thought you said look for these people. You said there was 5 of you. So I thought,
Okay, just making sure.
What? What do you mean? Was I counting in my?
So what's this about these other realms?
Yeah. Oh, you should get your friends. We need all the people
Like-
we can have.
like right now.
Yeah, now's the best. He looks out at the moon and he goes, "Yeah, now's the best time. Get your friends."
Kara has a passive perception of 12. Did she hear the yelling?
You hear muffled yelling through your door.
the door.
Oh, there! Good. Go.
What the fuck?
You know that job listing about realms?
Realms!
I kind of remember that.
This is the man.
The man. I'm the man.
We need everyone awake right now, apparently.
Can you get Lim? I'm gonna get Eon. And then we'll all have to get Ron.
Big guy. You said big in the note. Big guy. We need
The
the big
large.
guy. We need the large guy.
I don't snore like Batman. I snore like Batman.
Eon, I'm sorry to wake you up again.
You're covered in goo.
Covered in
Rat goo. You turn and see Gar in your doorway.
We're time for a quest.
No.
Too bad. Come on.
Just like
Leon's definitely like has a pillow with him. Just like sleeping with a pillow in
While
hand.
walking.
Yeah.
That's how I sleep.
Looks is just like politely knocking on Lim's door. Lim, I'm sorry.
What is it?
The weird man is here.
That's all you. That's what you hear. Yeah.
What?
The realm man. He's here.
I.
This is what my nightmares sound like.
Makes about this much sense.
No, this is what it sounds like sleeping next to you with your well name.
Oh man is here.
Kind of like,
Sorry.
yeah.
Batman.
He needs us right now. He's yelling a lot.
You hear muffled. Oh, look at the glory!
This is a weird dream.
It's
I'm
not a dream, unfortunately.
gonna ignore that and just place my hand on Lix's shoulder. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
So you truly believe this is the dream right now? Awesome.
Rolling with it.
You see Eon with a pillow.
Alright, you guys still gotta
And
wait
then-
one more. He goes big. He like looks at you and goes, big man. We need a big man. He's fucking crazy.
All right.
All right.
Is Ron Haran's door locked?
No.
He's gonna open the door.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
Come and take it kind of a guy.
Shake his whole body.
Yeah, I could find a volcano.
Real.
We don't need to find a volcano. We need to go through
Wake up!
realm gate.
Robert can't hurt
No,
me.
it can't hurt me. I can definitely find a volcano.
Run,
We're
run.
dodging fucking fists.
Do you wake up or is it a struggle?
Okay. What?
You got the big man! You hear from the hallway?
It's
We need
time
you-
for a quest.
It's time to wake up.
Do I have to grab another guy by the throat or
Potentially.
Okay.
You're lucky.
Wait, is that crazy man? I didn't think he'd seriously answer back.
Hurry up, the moon is moving!
The moon is moving. We have to go.
Just come on.
Of course,
if it doesn't
the
work
moon
out,
is
we'll go
moving.
back
I've
to
heard
bed.
this one a fucking 1,000 times. Let's go.
You guys make your way back to Lix's room, which is now uncomfortably crowded. And he goes, I knew you were the right people. I've been waiting.
Kara's just staring at the guy like.
Eon's definitely leaning their pillow onto Kara.
goes-
Trying to get comfy.
He goes, all right, you guys know the risk, right? Like we're going to another realm. Whoa.
So
Seriously.
tell me how we can travel
Wasn't-
realms.
We'll get smart one. We'll
Shut
get there.
down.
What?
Wasn't realm
Yes. Yeah. No one's been able to move realms since the you know what I'm saying.
Right. Yep.
But
Yes.
I accidentally did. And I know how to do it now.
Me too.
accidentally again?
Accidentally again with friends.
Sick.
So what realm?
That's a good question. I've only been there once. One time. Maybe it's best if I start from the beginning. And he
Question.
What?
Do you smoke something to get to this round?
we will get there, big man.
Okay.
Well, questions.
And I look around like, here we go again.
And he starts patting his pockets down. He goes, oh, here. And he pulls out a single gold coin. And he goes, this is the key. And he looks at it like with intensity.
Money?
Does it look like a normal gold coin?
It does not.
Okay.
Oh.
It looks different than the normal currency that fluctuates throughout Kalos, the normal gold coins. It has the normal gold coins in Kalos are like octagonal. This one is perfectly square. And has a face of somebody on it that doesn't look familiar to any of you.
A square coin?
Square coin.
Feels wrong, man.
It does. That's why I thought it was weird. Let's talk about it. Let's just have a little conversation. not a long one, because the moon, it's moving. So, and he launches into a story. He goes, so I was in the middle of a trip, shall we say, when I noticed things becoming a little too clear. And that's when I saw it. An entire realm. An entire world. Made of treasure. And I know what you're saying. That sounds crazy. You're saying
My
random guy in my
realm's
room.
not
This is crazy.
full of
But
treasure.
what?
My realm's not full of treasure.
Shut up.
Damn.
You're saying that's insane, right? But I thought so too. I thought this is just another weird fantasy I'm having. And I went to that realm. I flew to it. Of my own volition. When I got there, I filled my pockets and my hands with as many things as I could carry. And I was thrown out of that realm suddenly by a force. An angry force. It was not my choice. I would have stayed there for eternity if I could, but I was ripped from the very fabric of that realm and thrown back. That's when I landed back in my body. And I thought it was all just a normal trip. And I reached in my pocket and I found this. And he pulls out that coin again. And he goes, and that's when I knew it was all real. So what I'm proposing...
You said you filled your pockets.
That's what... I think it was the Force that took everything else back. I'm proposing I need more people. We need as many people as we can bring to that realm to either subdue the Force or to carry more treasure. And when we get back, you can all keep your own. What do you say? And he looks expectantly like you're going to say yes immediately. Like, there's almost no hesitation in this.
Are we about to do some DMT? Is that what's going on?
You say that, or does a Ron say that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
That's
to
a-
carve it.
yes.
His eyes look a little crazy.
You know, the drug of this realm, DMT.
Not the drug of this realm.
Sorry.
Your eyes look a little crazy.
What does this all have to do with the moon?
Well, I think the moon is a gateway to the portal. It's right there. And he points at a star that's twinkling to the left of the moon. He goes, right there.
2 stars to the left.
Eon gets
There's
way
definitely a
too
scar on the
interested and excited
Yeah, do you know that
immediately.
star? Is there a portal there?
The stars aren't portals, they're people.
Right.
He looks at her and he's just like,
So
starts
how?
rubbing his hands through his hair. He goes, no way, they're people?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Okay. Don't get into star people. Talk. We're trying to catch a portal to.
We don't have a long
How
time.
do we reach it?
That is the question, and I have the answer.
Jumping really high.
He reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a pipe.
I knew it. I knew it. I told you.
And he
God
goes,
damn it.
I know. I listen. I know what you're thinking. There's not enough for all of us. I know. It's but I promise you, this is very potent. And he takes out a small baggie and he shakes it, and the baggie shimmers. He goes, I think we can make this work for all of us.
Is this familiar? The
Make a
thing in
check.
the bag. Okay.
Make either a history check or a knowledge arcana, knowledge history, or a perception check. I don't care which.
Give me a moment.
I feel like Eon shouldn't know about drugs, but Eon rolled really well.
You're killing it.
You roll another.
5.
Yeah, you have no
A
idea.
Give me a
stinker.
moment.
It's familiar.
9.
Familiar.
Give me one.
I got 13 on history.
Okay, history.
Give me one.
It's definitely a drug that you've seen before. We'll get back to you in a sec. Let me see what Lick's got, and we'll go from there.
11.
Okay, so yeah, it's, for you two, you're about the same on
Yeah.
what did you roll for, though? Because he got hit. He did history.
Perception.
Perception. Okay, so what did you roll for?
Arcana.
Arcana. This is magical as fuck.
Yeah, I
This
fucking
is
know.
crazy magical.
I got an
fucking-
18. That shit's sparkly.
This is crazy magical. History-wise, you can tell that this is definitely a drug that is commonplace in Kalos. It is they're basically like what you perceive like weed-ish adjacent.
Magic.
That's it.
Magic
It's a
weed.
plant-based thing, but here's the difference, and this is what Lix catches on to immediately. You've seen the shimmer before. This is Arcanite.
Bro's smoking straight Arcanite.
So
bro.
this is some kind of historical weedish drug that's magical and mixed with Arcanite. And that's what you can gather from those checks as he's holding it and shaking it.
Eon definitely also picks up on the Arcanite being from the crater. It's a familiar shimmer, you know?
And he goes, yeah, I think this should be enough to get us all there.
Didn't get me home.
What?
If we try and explain it, you'll miss your window.
We'll miss our window. And he looks at the window. And he starts pouring it in and packing it down into a little piece. And he takes out his hand and he goes with his own thumb, and a little light appears, like a little light.
Does he expect us to fight an entire realm's being?
And his eyes start to glass over.
How
And he goes, it's now or never. Do you want the bloom or not?
Run, run.
Yeah.
And I need answers from all of you
Okay.
right now.
Can I pretend to hit it?
You can do whatever you want, but here's the thing. It's now or never if you're going.
I am gonna take. I think of times that like my tribe used to do drugs together, and I kind of miss it. And feel at
Did you
home
do
with
wait?
these
Did you do
people.
drugs for like spiritual reasons or just like recreationally? I'm just curious how Goliath did shit.
It's like
Are Goliath's like cool?
Are they cool?
Are you like cool, Goliath?
Yeah, do
I
you do
feel
drugs
like,
in like
you
a
know,
lame
it
gay
started
way?
out spiritual, but everybody just kind of also
It's like
smokes
a rave, you
Yeah.
know? They started out as music, but now it's all about the drugs and the outfits.
All right, so
Yeah.
we'll just go down the line. Yes or no?
Eon definitely is going for
Going.
it.
Yep, I'm going.
Going.
That was a
Yeah.
high
Seeing
roll.
other people hit it. I was gonna
Going.
hit it.
Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure.
We're literally saying peer pressure and
Didn't
actions going.
steal. No thief.
Peer
Didn't
pressure,
say no drug
peer
users.
pressure.
I don't know what the
Peer
hell this
pressure.
is.
We're doing drugs.
You went catatonic.
Everybody else has already hit it.
Yeah, they're all starting to, their eyes are starting to glaze over and they're starting to lean back. You're the only one in this room
Fucking,
as the pipe is being passed to you. If you're not going to take it, you got to take it from
No, I'm not gonna take it. Like y'all are gonna get robbed. You're going to get robbed. This is a trap to get robbed. Another man's gonna come through this window and steal you.
You're
Okay.
not
can't
going.
Our buddy.
Loser. I'm kidding. I expected that. I actually have it written
Someone
down.
didn't.
Devin not going.
I actually wrote in my journal today. Very funny joke.
You have to watch over our bodies. It's like Inception.
My body back.
What are you talking about?
You know,
You're on drugs.
Eon's
it takes a while to
definitely-
kick in.
Why
I'm
are you
huge.
moving your arms
Yeah,
like
you're
that?
the last to fall, but the rest of you fall.
Yeah.
Like wherever you were, you fall. You
Takes
watch
an
as your
extra
friends'
20
bodies
seconds
fall.
to get through
Eon's
the body,
definitely
you know?
trying to will their way home.
So
I don't know how
here's what
Arcanite
happened.
dust works.
Give me a second.
I'm so glad there's a window in this room. Otherwise, it would stink.
Get
You got
contact high.
rat guts and unclean.
So you basically, how many of you here, and not in real life, how many of you here have done a hallucinogen or drugs in the game?
In the game.
In the game.
As a game character,
You
has
already
your
said you
game
did, so
character
you're good.
done
Yep.
drugs?
You as a game character, Levi, has Kara done drugs before?
I'm gonna go with no.
Okay.
don't think Lix has either.
Okay.
I don't know. Does breathing in space dust count as a hallucinogen?
I would say that you two,
Nah, not if you're in
I-
both
space.
of you feel a familiar slip come over your body when you finally collapse. Like it takes like a minute longer than everybody else because
Eon's
you're so
definitely
big.
used to
And
being.
you fall down, and that's why you get to have that conversation. You fall down, you feel a familiar slip start to happen where your mental, your brain just starts getting wavy. For you, it feels like you are normal. It feels like you are going back to normalcy.
I was gonna say Eon's very used to non-corporeal existence.
And suddenly, you guys, the rest of you, this feels like a trip start to happen. Like it feels like you're you're doing drugs, man. Like it feels like drugs, and you're like, holy shit, things are crazy. Oh my god, nothing is real. Everything gets wavy. Everything gets weird.
Oh no,
Lights
this
start to
Eon-
hit you harder, and then it feels like your soul is being ripped from your physical form. And suddenly you find yourself on a weird vibrational version of the room that you were standing in before. Everything is just outlines and in gray. And you're all standing there together. And the guy goes, all right. So the other one didn't come?
Eon definitely looks fuzzier than a little more gaseous than
Yeah.
they should have.
I think. I
He goes,
think.
that's fucking weird. The other one's not
More
coming,
of a-
and he points at where Limerence was, and you just see Limerence like standing in the room. What is Limerence doing now that you're alone? Just because like they can all see you, but you don't know.
What am I supposed to do? What if one of you pees? Oh my.
I think she's gonna stay behind to watch
I was
everything.
gonna attempt,
I say-
go to pat Limerence
You
on the
just
shoulder.
pass right through Limerence. You feel a
Oh
cold
my
chill
God.
pass through you.
Some good
Eon
shit.
looks more like an air elemental. Or air
Holy
genasi.
fuck.
If Ron Haran has a piss, it's gonna go through the whole damn room.
I like how that's what you're focused on.
And he
That's
goes,
all
and-
they do.
oh, we gotta go right now. And he runs to the window and jumps out of the window.
Eon's definitely.
And you just see him
following.
start to fly. You just
Sick! Everyone out there.
Look at Kara shrug and start running.
and the rest of you start to fly as well.
Eon does the like superhero fly out.
You're soaring over River Run, but it's just
Soaring.
outlines of River Run. It's just gray outlines of building, like it's almost like everything's covered in clouds and fog. But also you can see the outlines of things, but no shading, no detail, just outlines. And you're flying up towards the moon, and the moon's just blinding. And if you squint, you can see a little circle flickering, a little spark. And he goes, there! You see it? You see it right there?
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We're going there! And he starts flying faster towards it.
You know,
Hell
I didn't
yeah.
believe that this was.
Eon's like the moon.
Ron Haran doesn't quite understand flying, and he's more like sprinting. like he's just like running.
Air running?
Yeah.
Are you running?
Like when you hold the
Yeah,
dog.
it's just
Sideways.
like it's just like a vertical run. Like you'd be running straight up a wall. It's just but in the just air.
What are you doing while this is all happening?
I am just
It's only been a couple
I'm just
minutes.
watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just a bunch. Everybody who I know is unconscious in this
Yeah.
room with some random guy.
Yeah,
You hear footsteps on the stairs.
I'm
lock
running
the
on
door?
air.
And you hear something coming down the hallway.
Yeah, I'm gonna lock the door.
You get up to lock the door. And because, you know, it was still partially open because you guys never fully closed it. And you just see a guy in the hallway, but it's clearly just a guy drunk stumbling around trying to find his room. But you close the door and you lock it. Meanwhile, in the sky, you guys are flying. Give me a fucking athletics check to see if you guys are flying well towards the portal.
Is Eon athletic guy?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You sprint ahead of the man.
Can we? I feel like
Athletics?
flying is more.
Carl got a 10.
You're doing all right. You're
Doing
at least
fine.
you're doing a
Isn't
pace.
this more of an acrobatics?
No,
or
it's
I was gonna say,
athletics. I said
a
athletics.
dexterity tech.
It's an athletics check.
Well, that
I
was
think it's
15.
athletics.
You can have advantage because you're used to this form. How's that sound?
Because
You feel normal.
Fuck.
It's like
15 steps.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah, you're not doing great. You're like struggling. You're like, what the fuck?
Have you ever had
Like Ron is sprinting because he's done this a million. Like he's been fucked up a million times. You're like, what is going on?
I don't even know if it's because he's been fucked up or if he's just running, not thinking about it.
Are
Powering
you
through.
trying to run because you see Ron run?
No.
It's working for him, but it looks unnatural as fuck.
They're spinning.
You ever seen when a superhero first gets flight and they can't stay level? That's, I feel like all your limbs are just.
As
There's
you
no
get,
shadows here.
Done this a
like-
couple times, you know.
as you get closer to the portal, it seems to. It's like it was flickering before. He goes. Here it comes! And the moon moves. Like you notice that the moon has moved a little bit. Like you know how when the Earth moves essentially, but the moon moves. So it has moved a little more to the right in the time that you have been fucked up, and the portal just suddenly goes from like a flicker to like a, and he goes now, and he flies right through the portal immediately. He is gone.
Oh, Eon doesn't hesitate.
Gonna follow.
As Eon gets closer to the portal, okay, so I'll do this in order. Ronarana was definitely first. Through the gate, run straight in. No questions asked, right through. Eon is probably second because they got a pretty high roll. As they get closer to the portal, they glow brighter and brighter and brighter and become more and more gaseous as they travel through the portal.
It's more of like a fart going through.
Like, you remember the episode
well,
of Rick and Morty where there's
like,
a fart? And it
You know
goes,
what? You know
It's
LSP.
just like Rick and Morty.
More like an LSP shaped. Oh my god.
Anyways, and then it's Kara.
Kara puts her hands together to try and go faster.
Like
It doesn't
It
change
doesn't do
anything.
anything, but it makes you feel better as you essentially dive upwards through a portal.
I'm just trying my best to
Just
follow.
fucking, you fall! Yeah, this is what usually gets going. It's like you're falling upwards.
Yeah.
Like, ah!
Oh, fuck.
And with that, there's blackness. And we're going to go through one by one and talk about what happens.
Oh boy.
So, I'm gonna need everyone to roll a d20. Not you, because you're not there. Actually, we'll roll one for you too. Roll one as well.
Do we add anything?
Basically, roll initiative. Let's roll initiative. Add initiative as well.
crazy.
Fuck it. All right, Kara. Blackness. What I need from you, and you can do this. I know there's like a specific way you're supposed to do this, but I'm dumb and always do it wrong. I need you to give me a D2 roll.
Okay.
But I used to have a coin, and I don't have my coin, so do whatever
You can either do pause like
I feel like
evens
there's a
odds.
certain,
or-
someone explain if you want to.
Ah.
Oh, look at this! Let's go.
Chance dice.
Chance dice. All right. Well, you gotta.
Wait, I
determine
need
what-
both.
No.
No.
Which is which though?
Yeah,
Which is which?
determine.
So if you want,
It's
just,
one or two. Just tell me one or two.
blue is 1, red is 2.
All right, go for it.
Red, blue, or red is 2.
Red is 2.
Red is blue.
Red, blue. All right.
One fish, two fish. Rip.
So it's blackness, and suddenly there's an explosion, and you feel spray on your face as water hits you, and you awaken. You're laying down, and you see up into the sky as streaks of fire fly across of it. You've been here before. You've seen this before. You are reliving the Cataclysm. The earth shakes under your feet as monstrous tidal waves rock your island home of Ubin Falls. You start to hear
Falls.
screams.
Kara is going to take off towards where her home is.
As you're running down the path to your home, you start to see tidal waves clearing homes off of the island. And you hear children screaming, mothers looking for their children, people essentially drowning and dying. You reach out for Maynard's voice, only to be greeted by silence for the first time ever. As you reach the end of the road where your home is positioned, there's another shudder, another shake of the earth, and you watch the home collapse in on itself, and you hear the screams of your family for the last time.
Again.
No, you didn't see this before. This is different than what you witnessed the first time. You never watched your family die in your backs. This is not, you guys don't know that, but this is just me reminding
Yep.
you. You never watched your family die originally.
Yeah.
This time you do.
When Kara hears that, she's going to. It catches her off guard. She didn't know what happened, and she trips, and falls face down on the ground, and then just curls up into a ball.
And with that, we move on to Eon. Roll me the same thing. You can use the fate dice if you want. Are we still doing blue, red?
Blue one.
Two.
Red is 2.
I got blue.
Blue! So, you drift through the portal, and it's almost like the most natural, like, when you go home and it feels good. I never personally experienced this, so someone who has, please let me know. But when you go home and you're like, oh, this feels good.
Your face.
I'm coming home.
Yeah, all those songs can't be wrong.
Coming. You know once you're fed up with a vacation and you're just ready to sleep in your bed?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it feels like.
That's what you feel like right now.
It doesn't have to be your parents' home. It just has to be your home.
Dude, I'm just trying to be...
Just trying to get you to relate.
And you drift up, and you start to recognize all your friends that you haven't seen in who knows how long. And they start to recognize you, and they crowd around you, and they start asking, "Where you, Eon? I'm like, where you been? Like, we've missed you so much. I've missed you so much." And like, they start crowding around you and mingling with you. And how do you respond to that?
Oh, I tell them about this crazy adventure I had where I had these things called hands, and they
look so cute.
Yeah.
What are
yeah.
hands?
They're part of you, and you use them to grab things, and everything has weight. Everything's so heavy.
That sounds awful.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then I got sick because apparently you have to eat.
What is sick?
I felt bad. You know when you accidentally get too close to one of them big black holes over there?
Oh,
and you lose half of you, and you gotta take some time to build yourself back up, like that. Except for
insane.
you gotta.
Well, I can't wait to hear. Everyone's like, I can't wait to hear more about your stuff. That is insane. And just then you hear like a of somebody. Have you guys ever been to a symphony? Mm-hmm. And you hear
the conductor
clicking,
tap.
the conductor tapping, and you know this sound. You've heard the sound a million times. And the celestial music starts, and everyone takes their place. And for the first time in a very long time, you dance the great dance across the sky with your brothers and sisters.
It's been like 22 years.
And your friends. And you feel whole again.
Woohoo.
You feel good.
What's star music like?
Weird.
Mario Sunshine.
Yeah, it's Mario Sunshine.
I don't know what that sounds like.
Shit, that's really funny. Actually, I'm gonna insert that here. No, you hear the music and you feel whole again, and you turn and you see your version, Celestian, looking at you, smiling and shaking his head. And we go to the next person, Lim.
Ian's gonna get addicted to
fate
drugs.
Yes, everyone else rolled ones. You gotta roll one.
I didn't even smoke that shit.
Contact.
Red.
Yes. you're sitting there. It's been a while. Like you're like, God, it's probably been like an hour or two. You're just chilling.
Is he doing the mirror trick?
Hold on, give me a sec.
They're all still breathing.
Do we have mirrors? And
Yeah, you start to hear a noise, and your worst fears are realized as Ron Horowitz starts pissing himself.
No way.
And it just starts flooding all over the room. And it's exactly what you expected. It just goes everywhere.
It's not my possessions.
I mean, where do you keep your possessions?
I'll
It's
probably
like you-
hide
Yeah, I was like,
around.
you would probably hide your shit. So,
Okay.
so like,
I don't know how
your
much
room
was
is covered
flooded.
in piss right now. It just floods out away from him and into everybody else around him. And
Much. piss. Everybody's getting wet with the piss. Oh, the piss is it's getting in their clothes. And I gotta turn. Is anybody laying on their face?
And then we flash back to Licks. Hey, guys.
Poor car.
Red.
Jesus Christ.
It's gonna be bad.
It flashes into.
I'm glad I didn't get red. That would have hurt.
It flashes into it's darkness, and you hear familiar voices. You wake up, and it's where you grew up after the Cataclysm. You're with your family, your brothers and sisters, and your gang, the gang that you created after the Cataclysm, and you're all together, and you're getting up for breakfast. And you're expected to do most of the work on breakfast because you're the oldest. So you start making the breakfast, and your siblings wake up one by one and walk out and go, "Good morning," and give you a hug. And the crew members come out and they start helping with breakfast. People start doing chores in your little bunker. And suddenly you get a ping in your head. A violent, throbbing ping. And you've had pings before, but this one is harsh and sharp. And usually after a couple minutes, something like this would go away. But as you're sitting there stirring the bacon, it's sizzling, this ping just gets more and more violent and loud. And before you know it, it's ringing your ears. And you no longer hear the sizzling of the bacon anymore. You no longer hear your little brother coming up and saying something to you. You just see his mouth moving. And you hear... And everything goes black. And you wake up, and you're covered in blood. And you realize that this blood is from everyone that was in that room with you. And with that, we'll go to Runaround.
That was really great. Thank you.
Fate dice.
I hope you roll a blue.
Blue, so 1.
Yeah, blue, let's go.
I feel a great sense of relief.
Do not roll red. The piss really helped him there.
You find yourself breathing shallow as you're trekking up a hill, a very large hill, and you realize that you are on a mountain. The air is thinner here, but it's not something that you're unused to, so you're doing fine. You get to the top of the hill and you sit down on the grass. It's dark out. The grass has a slight dew to it. It's moist. You run your fingers across it. And you realize that you're sitting down on the mountain that you grew up in. And you start to set up your equipment. Take a minute. You take out your canvas. You put it down. You take out your paintbrush. You put it down. You got a little stool. You get on that. Wipe off your ass. It's still a little moist. You sit down just in time for the first rays of the sun to come across and hit the mountainside. And you take that moment to breathe in the shallow air and to realize where you are. And you paint this scene of the sun cresting your childhood home. It takes an hour or two. You get done. It is a 1-to-1, very perfect portrait. You put it away. You walk home to your yurt, and you look in through the window of your yurt, and you see a woman making breakfast over the open fire. Bacon sizzling, porridge in a little pot. She's stirring it. This is clearly your mother. And a large man comes up from behind and wraps his arms around her and holds her. And gives her a kiss on the cheek. And you reach for the doorknob and turn it. And the warmth from the yurt hits you in the face. And that's all you see. Next thing all of you hear is as the morning rooster crows. And all of you wake up smelling awful. Would you like to explain what you did? Did you do anything?
I went to bed.
Okay. You're the only one not in the room. Also, the man is notably gone. But when you reach into your pocket, you all have 25 golden coins. Besides you.
Are they the square coins or
Yes,
like actual?
they're the
Okay.
square coins.
So 25 gold non-current.
I'm not gonna say they won't be useful. I'm just
Okay,
saying you have 25
Yeah, I
of
was
them.
gonna say I'm gonna
Do we
put.
put
I think
them in a
I-
special inventory slot.
I would say that you could probably take a hammer and pound them out to be regular coins if you really wanted to. It doesn't seem like it'd be that difficult.
I'm just
It's worth its
like,
weight in gold.
Yeah.
They're obviously not a different level of.
No, it's the same. It's like they're worth a gold coin if you had to spend them. Most people would accept them as a gold coin. They just weren't clearly from any currency around here.
I think I do wake up screaming.
I would
Says a
say.
note.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Boob Planet more.
You're covered in piss. You specifically are covered in piss.
Who peed on
Do
me?
you wake up at this time too, or are you just?
Yeah. I mean, I would just be going to get breakfast like normal.
You just hear
You're already
screaming.
downstairs. You just hear, oh, fuck, and like screaming and like whatever other noises these two make, and you just close your door and walk down the stairs.
Guys, crazy man peed all over us.
That's what you hear.
Yep, the
He just
crazy
gave
man.
us drugs and peed all over us. That's exactly what happened before.
And that's where we're gonna end for the night. And with that, level up.
Yeah!
Level P 3.
You did something. It was enough. It was a memorial. ValorBound is a Lost Cause Media production.
Lost Cause Media.